of America, and I'm just so excited to get the kickoff, the grand opening off the ground. A few housekeeping chores before we start. At the bottom of your screen, you'll see a comment section. Feel free to ask questions, leave comments, um, whatever you'd like. This presentation is Google Hangout is the very first one that we're doing, and it is our introduction. It is our introduction and grand opening. I'm looking at the other screen because, okay, I see myself on the other computer, so I think we're live now. Again, thank you for being here. This celebration is a celebration of the 1-year anniversary of our trademark name, Future Athletes of America. And we're excited about the kickoff because this first year was really all about planning, and this second year is all about launching what we feel is going to be a very beneficial opportunity for all young athletes. So without any further ado, oh, by the way, just a couple of things. Quick shout out, Charles Russell, good friend of mine, an associate and a partner in San Diego, is I just want to thank Charles for all the time, his ideas, his suggestions, his ear, and of course I want to thank my wife for supporting me with her sharing her ideas and her support. And so, thanks very much. I appreciate that, hon. Let's go ahead and go to screen share so that we can do a presentation. So bear with me as I change the screen, and we'll bring it up into. We'll bring it up into presentation mode, and I think we're here. So hopefully you see the screen as I'm seeing it. This first slide again. We're just so excited to get this celebration going. So there will be more T-shirts given out. I think by the end of the presentation, we will have drawn 5 more names. So stay with us. This presentation will not be that long. The outline of the presentation, we're going to talk a little bit about what inspired us and what athletes are saying, who can participate, how it works, our fan base, I should say our Facebook fans, becoming a member, and we do have a referral system that, and also we do have giveaways. Now, we're going to give you one compelling reason for you to join us as members of Future Athletes America today. You'll see what that compelling reason is. Future Athletes of America promote, support, and reward young athletes for committing to the 3 T's. How? Well, before we tell you how we do this, I really want to spend a minute on why. So, life as a young athlete isn't always fair. We know that. And as an athlete, as an elite athlete myself, it was very hard for me to understand this dilemma for many years. But you know what? I get it. The politics, the perception of unfairness in playing time, the pressure that's created on young athletes, sometimes internally, but outside forces, the favoritism that make you as a parent irate and just get you really frustrated to where you want to scream. And I know you've made a promise to your young athlete to stay out of it, to back off, but oh boy, does that get you mad as a parent. The problem is athletes, many of the athletes, take a major hit to their self-esteem. So let me be really clear here. Future Athletes of America and its programs are meant for those young athletes who don't get a fair shake. And there's about 80% of athletes that fall into the category, and I'll explain that in a few minutes. Now, why? Because these are the individuals who are thinking about quitting. The statistics are horrible in this regard. They are the ones that feel unappreciated. They're the ones whose self-esteem and self-confidence sometimes take a major hit. And they're the ones that ask themselves, really, is it really worth staying in sports? Yet, they are also the ones who commit to the same goals as everyone else on their team. None of us want this. Most parents agree that sports is a great teacher, as much as so many good things can come out of it just by sticking with it. Now, free t-shirt, we're going to do some free t-shirt giveaways, so stay with us. Before we talk about the how, let me just thank our Facebook fans, because since June of 2014, we started engaging with our fans, and as you see in our posts, we have over 5,000. We're approaching 5,500 fans nationwide, and that's just outstanding. Our reach is just fantastic. Now, Google Hangout is what you're on right now, and basically the whole idea with Google Hangout is to interact with our fans through video. And by state, I'm going to give you by state and by number, and you've already seen this graph, and I just want to talk a little bit about it. This is where our reach is throughout the United States, represented in many of the states. But to highlight, these pins show the story that we are connecting. And I'm going to give you just some quick numbers here. For example, in Texas, there are over 800 fans. In New York, there are over 200. And in Tennessee, or rather in Kentucky, there's over 200. Now, I don't want to walk through all of the different states, but we have one pin doesn't represent that there's one reach. We have many reaches in all the different states that are represented here. Our challenge to you today is for you to become an exclusive member of Future Athletes of America. Now, our trademark name is our gift to all young athletes. It's our pay it forward moment. It's our desire as a goal to be your personal promoter of the young athletes and their sports journey. Now, this is a certificate. I just wanted to show this, make a copy of our certificate. You can see where it says United States Patent and Trademark Office and the name Future Athletes of America. And yes, the registration was December 10th of 2013. Today is the 1-year anniversary, and we're really proud of that. We feel that this is what makes our program unique and exclusive and special. Now, let me give you some idea of what some of the athletes are saying about this exclusive club, and I'll read these to you. I can identify with the name Future Athletes of America. It speaks directly to who I am. It feels right. It feels like it's part of my identity. It makes me think, if I truly am a future athlete of America, I must achieve to receive. Awards and recognition will come when I commit to my team. I feel a solidarity and a camaraderie with other members from all of the United States who also deserve to be recognized for doing their best and committing to their teams. I can be sure that the name Future Athletes of America is protected and cannot be duplicated legally. This creates a special feeling in me where I belong to something exclusive and special. And I know Future Athletes of America is a club that speaks directly to the heart and soul of every athlete, encouraging them to just stick with it and do their best. Now, this slide here is the entry-level points of Future Athletes of America. Now, you can see this young man is not quite ready. I would say he's maybe 3-4 years old. Looks like he's maybe throwing the ball to a family member. But the first entry point to Future Athletes of America, we call the initiation point. This is where the young athlete gets started in organized sports. Now, we know that some start younger, but this is where the entry point is for Future Athletes of America, between 6 and 8 years old. Then we have the next entry level, which is the D1, where athletes between the ages of 9 and 11, beginning with their skills, take part. In D2, the entry level, the skills have advanced. Typically, they're up into close to the junior high age. The next entry point is the mastery level. Mastery level is the high school level. 14 through 17. And although our program is not designed to talk too much to the elite category, if the elite members would like to join, that's absolutely fine. Those are the members that move on athletically to the college ranks, typically 17 through 21-year-olds. Now, all athletes can become members of Future Athletes of America. However, 80%, as I mentioned before, is our focus. The entry point clear, the initiation level, D1, D2, mastery, and the elite. This is my daughter, Brianna. She's an outstanding volleyball player. She's committed to her team, and she's been playing for several years. You see that we have her on a pedestal. Well, all parents want to see their kids on a pedestal. This is who we are. This is what we will do. You have my promise on that. Our award platform is a place where every young athlete can shine. What we bring to the table? Well, we bring over 50 years of experience in youth sports. As an athlete myself, a teacher, a coach, an athletic director, actually an assistant principal, as a sports photographer currently. This is our moment of truth, our passion and our commitment to you. We bring the name Future Athletes of America, which is, again, our gift to all young athletes. I wanted to talk a little bit. I put this slide in here maybe to help clarify and visualize really who all these athletes are that we're talking about. And if you look at the hypothetical curve or bell curve, there's always going to be, in every group, there's always going to be 10% or so that excel, and they're in the exceptional category. But this is where we are, the 80%. Now, yes, you have some of above average athletes, and then you have most of them that fall right in the middle, and then you have some below average. Okay, but what we attempt to do is nudge the athletes to the right and improve them and make them feel really good. So all Future Athletes of America in this 80% category, as long as they commit to the 3 T's, they're certainly welcome and eligible to participate in Future Athletes of America. Now, I wanted to show you this because our name speaks directly to the athlete's identity. I put this slide up on Facebook a few times, and if you read it, this is a little bit of a repeat, but the percentage of students who say sports are a big part of who they are. If we look at this side of this chart, this represents all of the girls. About 34% of all girls see themselves as athletes. That's 1 in 3. And if you break it down, we break it down even further. By the way, this is a study that was done by ESPN in July of 2013. Getting back here, from grades 3 through 5, you have 35% of the girls that see themselves as athletes and identify themselves as athletes. Grades 6 through 8, 40%. 9th through 12th, 28%. There's a drop-off. I have some strong feelings as to why, but this isn't the time that I'll talk about it. If you look over here at the boys' side, all boys, 61% of all boys, more than, I lost that track of that slide. Let's see if I can go back real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. But if you look back at this real quickly, grades 3 through 5, you have 70% of boys that see themselves as athletes. You have, in grades 6 through 8, 63%. Grades 9 through 12, high school, 53%. That's more than half. So that talks specifically to athletes and their identity, what they feel they are. Who can participate? Well, all boys, all girls, all ages, all sports, regardless of their skill ability, can participate. As long as they participate, or as long as they're participating in organized sports and commit to the 3 T's. What are the 3 T's? Team, teamwork, teammates. And yes, they must be members of our organization to participate. We think that we're unique in many ways, but I'm just going to highlight 3 of these for you real quick. Our trademark name, Future Athletes of America, is like a magnet to young athletes because they feel so closely connected to that name. We coordinate private family bonding celebrations. awarding custom photo certificates as awards, prominently displaying our name, your sports images of your young athlete, and language that spotlights all of the athletes. Now, our promotional platform is where athletes can be spotlighted locally, statewide, and nationally. And yes, we promise to fill the bucket, the self-esteem bucket. And you have my promise on that. Our mission? Our mission is to be a national platform, a voice for the young athlete, a fair shot for the young athlete that encourages and rewards kids for staying longer, staying in sports longer. Why is this important to us? Well, the statistics are very troublesome. 7 to 8 in every 10 young athletes who start in sports leave prematurely by the age of 13, and that's just unacceptable to us. Here's how our services work. You become a member, which grants you private access to content, to video, to support, to uh, lots of other things. Again, by being a member, you will complete an athletic profile of your own young athlete. You'll receive a welcome packet. And then what we'll do is we'll take and assign the athlete to what we call the tier system, the tier level. You'll receive a call from our welcome coordinator to get the celebration started. Um, you'll decide on the award packages. You can select from the honorary package, the supreme package, the superior package, and the supreme package. And yes, we are going to do an annual publication of all future athletes of America. You'll receive guidance on the award celebration from our event coordinator. You'll receive promotional opportunities and social media attention. Now, these are really the three functions that we will be involved in seamlessly. We have event planners, we have the network support coordinators, and of course, we have the athlete being promoted. Let me try to make this really clear by giving you a sample of the mid-level award package. And this is just gives you an idea of what we're about here. This particular program is a 7-year program, but our system is meant to guide you, the parent, through celebrations during and through the average athlete's sports career. So you notice here, you'll become a member. That starts it. In year 1, as a member, you're eligible for the honorary celebration. Yes, to be eligible, the athlete must have completed 1 full year in sports. There are fast tracking opportunities. In year 2, you receive recognition and support. The athlete will receive acknowledgement and support just for sticking it out. Year 3 is another celebration. It's bronze level celebration. Year 4, there's more recognition just for sticking it out. Year 5, silver celebration. Year 6, more recognition for sticking it out. And year 7 is the celebration at the gold level. The purpose behind this, again, is just to help those 80% athletes who struggle a little bit maybe with their confidence, who need a little bit of a nudge to help them support or grow their self-esteem. Now, there's no contracts and there's no obligation. Your only expense is a small annual fee and an award celebration package that you choose from custom photo certificate. All awards are personalized using the words Future Athlete of America and images of your young athlete that you will send to us, and we will take and edit them through our marketing department. And it'll be signed, sealed, and delivered to hand out by you or a family member at celebration times. Again, we promote, reward, we support, and keep young athletes feeling good about themselves. Now, what does membership cost? Well, This special grand opening celebration price running through January 31st, and we would like, if you're watching and listening to this presentation, we certainly would like you to participate immediately by going to the Green Mountain and just signing up. The challenge I mentioned to you, or the compelling reason I gave you before, is that membership is free. That's right, it's free for the first year to all of our fans. This is our gift to all of our loyal fan base. Regular annual membership is $9.99. If you join free, we'll send you a welcome packet that explains the rights, privileges, and opportunities that you'll have as members. When you join free, you'll have an opportunity to collaborate with us and help us grow so that we create something special in years ahead for all young athletes. So let's summarize. We are a national organization that creates a platform for young athletes to receive award and reward achievement in exchange for their commitment to the 3Ts. We partner with parents to establish a network support team that guides success and validates earned celebration moments. We plan unique private family bonding celebrations or events that you can enjoy. And we promote all future athletes and keep them in the spotlight as much as possible. And yes, we do have a pay it forward opportunity should you know someone that might benefit from future athletes of, benefit from future athletes of America. The reward simple system basically, and we'll explain that further in our membership package, but if you refer 3, you'll get your awards free. So here we are at the end. Again, just to not to be long-winded on this, but we want athletes to have a fair shake. We want athletes in fair play. 80% of those young athletes commit to the 3Ts and deserve the recognition and support. Some need boosts in self-esteem and in self-confidence more than others. But this award package and program that we have is meant for them to be with us throughout their sports career. Our pilot program is part of our first year free giveaway. So if you'd like to participate in that, just let us know. Comments. Now, in the sake of time, I'm going to end the presentation here. So let me go ahead and move out of presentation mode and jump back into full screen and see, just kind of do a double check to see, okay, here I am. I'm going to look to the right to see on the screen if we have any comments coming in. Okay, I don't see comments coming in, but that's quite all right. If you joined us here for our celebration, for our grand opening celebration, I want to thank you for that. And stay with us. We think we have something special. And this is a passion that I have that I'd like to pass along and pass forward to all the young athletes out there. Thank you. We'll see you next time.